Hey there. Today we're going to tackle 3 English verbs that seem super simple, but they can be surprisingly tricky. Look, see, and watch. They all have to do with our eyes, but how we use them, well, that tells a whole different story about what we're actually doing. So let's just jump right in with a perfect example. Picture this. You're at the beach, the day's ending, the sun's going down. What do you say? Do you look at the sunset, see the sunset, or watch the sunset? It's a fantastic question, and it really gets to the heart of what makes these words different. Believe it or not, one of those verbs is the absolute perfect fit for that situation. And by the time we're done here, you're going to know exactly which one it is, and you'll understand why. So let's start breaking them down one by one. First up, we've got look. Now, if you remember one thing about look, it should be this. It's all about intention. It's an active, deliberate choice you make. The definition says it all, right? To direct your eyes on purpose. Those 2 little words are everything. This isn't something that happens by accident. Looking is a conscious decision. You're aiming your vision at something specific. So yeah, the big takeaway here is that it's a conscious effort. It's the mental command you give yourself. Okay, I'm going to focus my eyes on that. Think of it like you're aiming your sight. Here's a great example. Look at that rainbow. Someone is telling you to do something. You have to actively decide to turn your head, find the rainbow, and point your eyes at it. That's the whole essence of looking. All right, let's move on to our next word, see. Now, if look is all about being active and intentional, you can think of see as it's more passive cousin. It's about what your eyes just happen to pick up, often without you even trying. And the key phrase here is a big one, without making an effort. Unlike looking, seeing is something that just happens. If your eyes are open, light and information are coming in. It's the automatic basic function of sight. Right. The easiest way to think about it is it just happens. You don't decide to see something, you just do. Your brain is automatically processing all the visual information your eyes are sending its way. This example is perfect. She wasn't out there looking for a shooting star. Nope. She was probably just gazing at the night sky, and poof, a shooting star zipped across her field of vision. She perceived it. She saw it. It was completely unintentional. Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. The word see isn't just about what your eyes do. It has a whole other life in the world of ideas and understanding. You know, like when someone says, "Ah, I see what you mean." They're not talking about their eyesight, are they? They're talking about comprehension. It means I understand. The idea has just clicked in their mind. So think about that for a second. Is that a physical see or a metaphorical one? It's a pretty cool reminder that even the simplest words we use every day can have these really deep hidden layers of meaning. And that brings us to our third and final verb for today, watch. So if look is about intention and see is about just perceiving something, then watch adds a brand new ingredient to the mix, time. Now, this definition has 2 really critical parts. First, it happens over a period of time. That's huge. But the second part is maybe even more important. It's usually for something that is moving or changing. So watch is really a combination of time and attention. It's not just a quick glance. It's sustained observation. You're following an action or a process as it's all unfolding in front of you. And look at that. We're right back where we started. This example solves our little puzzle. A sunset isn't a static picture, right? It's a process. The colors are shifting, the sun is slowly dipping below the horizon, it's changing over time. So you watch it. All right, time to bring it all home. We've looked at each verb on its own, so now let's put them side by side for the final showdown. So when you look at it this way, it's super clear. For look, the core idea is directing your eyes. It's a conscious effort. For see, it's just perceiving something, which happens without any effort at all. And for watch, it's looking over time, specifically because you're following some kind of change or movement. So how do you pick the right word when you need it? It's easy. Just ask yourself 3 quick questions. First, am I doing it on purpose? If yes, you're probably going to use look. Second, did I just happen to notice it? Yeah, that sounds like see. And finally, am I following it over time as it moves or changes? That's a definite watch. So let's lock this in one last time. Look equals intention. See equals perception. And watch equals duration. If you can just remember those 3 words, intention, perception, duration, you've got the secret.
And there you have it. It really makes you think, doesn't it? If just 3 simple verbs can be packed with so much meaning, I mean, what other secrets is our language hiding right there in plain sight?